This is Jamie Steinberg with Starry Constellation magazine. Tanika, they say underestimate Ashur at your own peril, but I think the same can be said about Achilles, no?
Oh, exactly. It can be said about her. She's an underdog, an outsider in a world that doesn't want her. She is a Cushite woman in a Roman society. There's so many levels to, the way in which she is underestimated, but also underrepresented in this world. So it's going to be shocking, to say the least, on how she fights her way to survive in that world and finds her strength and empowerment in it.
I have to ask you about those insane acrobatic fighting skills. Are you on a wire? Are you cutting green screening things? Like, that's just bonkers cool to watch you flip over this and that.
Yeah, so I feel like with these types of roles, you have to take a little bit of like childlike playfulness with it. I was like, you're asking me to do what? Okay, strap me up. We're flying today. We're doing this today, and that's basically what it was. I got really excited at one point because every single time I was on set, there was something new that was, put into the mix that I discovered about myself and what I was capable of doing. So, kudos to Alan Poppleton and the stunt department for giving me the opportunity to play with those types of things, swords, weapons, all of those things that I had never used before.
This is just incredible that you're the first official female gladiator to be featured in the show's universe. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. When I grew up, when I was growing up, I had my heroes, my X-Men. I had Xena Warrior Princess, amazing Lucy Lawless, and she was the embodiment of strength and power. And when she would come in with her chant, all of that. Um, to be able to create something that like that for someone who looks like me, a new archetype, because I didn't have that when I was a kid. As much as I love Lucy, I didn't look like her. And so to have the ability to create a character that one day someone out there is going to be like, wow, she looks just like me and she's new and she's different and she's strong and she's powerful. Maybe I can be those things too. That feels empowering, and it feels like a great responsibility that I'm happy to undertake.
What was it like for you slipping into the costume for the first time and, putting the dirt on your face and getting all prepped?
Yeah, well, dirt was every single day. So that was like, some people put makeup on, I put dirt. I'm like, so that was like, I was like, be careful what you wish for. I said I wanted to play in a sandbox and you will get sand. The costume, literally, oh, I remember seeing myself for the first time with this amazing costume that Barbara Darrog, she did all the Xenia Warrior Princess costumes. She's done all the ones for the Spartacus world. And she was like, I have something amazing for you. And when I saw that, the costume had lion's paws on it and like, all of these amazing elements to it, I felt so strong. I felt so powerful. And it makes you step even more into the character and find that fierceness and that badass, wearing that costume.
This series is even bolder than ever in the Spartacus world. What were some of your favorite scenes to film, or maybe episodes for Achilles? Certainly, when we first meet her, it's just amazing and powerful and heartbreaking and everything all at once.
You know, I can look back in retrospect and be like, wow, that was my favorite moment. In the moment, it was uncomfortable. And I didn't know that I was personally having a breakthrough because it was so uncomfortable. But isn't that life sometimes? Like, we don't know in the moment what's happening. And then later on, we're just like, wow, that was awesome. So I will say definitely the first moment that I stepped into the arena, in the moment of doing it, I was scared. I was, nervous. I was excited. I was empowered by the costume and the swords and everything like that, but didn't know what was coming. But when I looked around and I saw all those people stamping and chanting and, doing what they do in that world, it was a surreal moment where I was like, you made it. You're doing this. So in retrospect, I can look back and be like, that was one of the most awesome moments. In the moment, it was terrifying. Right.
You're just so good in this series. And I think Spartacus just highlights your incredible physicality and acting talents as well. It's so good to watch you in this series.
Thank you.